today I'm going to be installing some weighted rims for the overland project I got going on. This comes with all the hardware. I'm not sure what company made these. I bought them at a hobby shop and that's how it came, just had a hole. But they are the micro Beadlocks 1.0 for SCX24. So these look cool. I am gonna get these painted to match the truck here, the same color later down the road. And I do have these RC4WD Patagonias here. So I hear a lot of good reviews for these, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to install these. So here we go. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take this out of the package here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it like so. These look nice. Ooh. I get the hardware here. I'm gonna put this aside. So these are the rims here. I'll take one out so you can see. These feel, there they are. They're nice. They're a little weighty to them. A little weight. Here's the back side of it here. And the side view of it. Oh, this looks nice. I really like these. It's gonna look pretty nice on the truck. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do one at a time. So now I got the tires here. I went ahead and cut open, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and run the foam in them right now just to see how they are. But man, these feel way stickier for some reason than my stock ones. These feel really nice. I like them. To see the nice little tread design on them. As you can see, I like that. It looks so realistic and it feels good. But I'm gonna run the foam in them, so I'm gonna try my best. So this should look, once it goes inside here, and we'll give it a shot right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put these right here. Alright, so the tool bits that I'm using here, this is going to be a 1.3 for my tool set that I got here, and a 1.5 hex. So the 1.3s are the front ones here, and for the 1.5s, the rear screws. So now we know that there's a difference here on the screws. So what I am going to do is I'm going to sit the rim in first. I'm going to sit the tire in first, the rim, and make sure nothing gets pinched. And then start putting the screws on, and then I'll evenly screw them on so that way it doesn't get too flexy or pinchy on it. So we're gonna go ahead and start on that. Alright, so what I went ahead and did is I separated the screws. So these are the front. So what I went ahead and did is I separated the beadlock front screws here, and then the rears. Here are the hex nuts here, and then the pins for the hex nuts here. So let's go ahead and start with this one here. So I'm gonna go ahead and possibly, I'm gonna take the back ones off. See how this looks. So we take this off. Oh, okay. So that's the ring. So that's how this looks. So you have your beadlock here which the tire will go into here. And this goes in like so. And then you have the other lock. That's pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do is loosen the front ones. They're pretty a little looser. Place this inside the rim. I'm gonna try to get that lip out from the rim. There we go. So it's sitting in. So the metal part here, the ring is already there, and you can see how it sits inside. So now I just got to place these in like so. Make sure it doesn't go crazy and pinch everything. And then the back one will go in. Make sure we align the holes. To the left. Trying to align the holes here. There you go. I gotta do is now tighten these screws. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this one here. And you're gonna go ahead and just put them all on and tighten them, and then put the back ones on and tighten them. Front's complete already. All the screws are in. So it's actually looking really nice. So nothing is bent. As you can see, the tire didn't protrude in or anything. So it's pretty good. So now I gotta do the rear now. So in the rear, we just gotta make sure we align the screw right. Here, make sure it's aligned. Gotta align it better, so let's look at it closely. Pull this out a little bit, there we go. So now that's in, but we gotta make sure the tire doesn't protrude like it did here. So I'm gonna go ahead and back out. Push that tire in. Oh yeah, I gotta take it out. There we go. I gotta put all of them in. So enjoy this little time lapse. So this is how the rim looks with the tire on and the Beadlocks. So it looks pretty cool. So now I gotta do this to all four. But before I do that, I'm gonna do a little comparison. Since I have this out already, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the stock one off. So here are the tires. You can see slight difference, right? This one's a little bit taller, the aftermarket one versus the stock one. And then again, this is the stock one, this is the aftermarket. I have some more width. So it is a little bit taller, just by, obviously by millimeters here. But the width though, the difference, it's a little wider. The stance would be a little wider. So right here it's wide. And then this one doesn't feel as sticky and rugged as, you know, this one's really rugged, feels stronger. And then this one it feels weird. Really light though. Also, this is weighted, bring the center of gravity lower. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna do all four of them, and then I'll go ahead and start installing them on there. So the one thing I found key to installing this is that you want to install the outer front beadlock first and let the wheel sit in the ring, and then you slowly start adding these screws in here, so that way it starts compressing the tire onto the ring on the outer lip of the tire. So then in order to create a good nice little seal, and then you just apply pressure evenly, screwing them in so that way it sits flush and you don't tighten or over tighten one area first and then the lip pops out. So what I do is I'm going to go ahead and put these in and secure them evenly, and then I do it for the same thing outside. And then with these, I just go one up here, one down here, and so on and so on, and I just screw them on tightly. So when installing these actual rims with the outer beadlock like this, I stumbled across that if you just put all the screws in first on the cover and then press them down and then bolt these in, it's so much easier and you'll save a lot of time. So for anyone who's watching this as a how-to with these type of rim style, just put this lock first, this bead lock first, put all the screws in. You don't even have to have it on the rim. Then place it inside the tire hole, and then lock it in with the rear, and they will just sit in. It's actually the easiest and fastest way, and I should have done it with the other three, but I didn't pay attention to that. So learn from my mistake. All right. So let's go ahead and install these onto the truck. Alright, so let's go ahead and take these out now. These are the tires. a new one. So I'm gonna go ahead and move these aside here. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out here. Again, comparison, be different. So I'm going to go ahead and try to align this in here, like so. Snug in the screw. I'll take the front one off. Put the rim in. Go ahead, put the truck back on the lift. That looks really nice compared to the stock ones. Oh yeah. That looks really good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at the comparison. How nice these look here. I might have to do some trimming. I might actually have to do some trimming. That's the front view. Oh yeah, look at that. That's so awesome. Look at this. Compared to this. Oh, that looks really beautiful. I might have to do some trimming, not sure. Let me turn this around. I might have to. Here's a close-up of it, the rim. So let's go ahead and put the final 2 screws. Metal jack here. The final 2 tires. I can already feel a weight difference. Let's see how it's already teeter-tottering on the lift. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna do the same thing as the other one. So flip this on the side here. it is. Yeah, so it looks like I will have to do some trimming here, especially when it has some articulation. So that one I might have to do, or I might have to do the shock upgrade where I put the slime inside the shock and see if I can prevent some of the softness of the spring, preload it, and maybe that'll help a little bit. So maybe I'll do that too before I start cutting stuff. But I don't mind it. Maybe get some fender flares and put some cool up fender flare. Like if there's someone who creates them, put a fender flare and then cut a couple right here. Just cut it, trim it. Same here. Put like a fender flare. Oh, that'd be sick actually. Fender flares, and then trim all this out, and then just keep like a nice bulky fender flare. Here's the front end of it. Those tires look so nice. Oh, I can't wait to try it out. This is so cool. I did take the camper tent off because I was rock crawling in the desert the other day and it was kind of top heavy, so that's the rear of it. So I did mark the body. Unfortunately, I have to clear it. So I will trim the body here. So I'll be cutting from here to about the fender line, all the way down on both sides. And the rear seems okay for now, but it's mainly the front, especially when turning. Just, you can see, it just gets stuck a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. So I did have to trim it. It's not the best, but while I trimmed it, it was to clear the tires on it. So what I'm gonna do is a nice little test run here in the gravel pit. So this is a test pass with the new tires. So right now alright, so the wheel clearance is working out great. The tires cleared very good, and you can hear the motor a little sounds like it's strained a little bit, maybe because of the extra weight of these rims and tire combination. So this is the gravel pit, and I'm going to go to the river rock. Ooh, no struggle whatsoever. That was really nice. So I think I might need to trim a little bit more. Let's see here. Definitely can tell performance difference with climbing these tires. for the real fun. See if I can get through some of these rocks. It's kind of hard here. Oh, it's going good. Better. Oh, what a difference. I know my turning radius though is weird. Yeah, I gotta trim the fenders a little bit more. That was a good crawl. This concludes the tire installation. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I am going to be adding some more stuff to it as we progress. Probably add some more weight to it. Fender flare if I can. Who knows? I might stretch it out. But until then, catch you next time. Oh yeah, please like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell too, so you can stay notified, and also you can look me up on Instagram and TikTok, and you will have some sneak peek pictures of other builds going along. Alright everyone, goodbye.